our returning champion, Mort Kamins from Studio City, California. Stand by to see Mort play for a shopping spree valued at $3,500. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Mercedes-Benz valued at $37,000 for $310. A sailboat worth $24,000 for $246. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Great to have you here with us at home on Sale of the Century. Delighted to have you join us. And we are delighted to welcome back a very fine champion, Mort Kamins. Hi, Mort. Nice to see you again, sir.
Hi, Jim. Great to be back.
If you were not with us yesterday, Mort passed on air. He had the lead all the way through. He had an opportunity at a lot of instant bargains, turned everything down. His strategy was right, though, because he won by $5. Good, tough champion you defeated, too, Mort.
He was very tough.
Yeah. Now, we talked about your son, who's 6 years old, beating you at chess. You're also, you said, writing a novel. What are you writing a novel about?
I'm writing a novel about the Spanish Inquisition.
My
It's
goodness.
not a comedy.
No, I know. It doesn't sound like it would be. Mort, you had $60 with your win. You passed on a lovely prize back there, put the $60 in the bank, and where you stand right now, a win and another $45. You'd have a beautiful shopping spree, and also within reach, $90 in the win, a trip to Ireland. So you got something to shoot for.
Yes, I do.
Ready to go?
Ready.
All right, here to introduce the challengers. Once again, Lee Menning. Hello, lovely Lee. Joining us for the first time this week. Delighted to see you again.
Thank you. I'm having a good time.
Got some good players?
Yes, I do. Some interesting ones, too. Are you ready for this? Our first contestant fainted on top of her first surgery patient and is now an intensive care registered nurse. From Woodland Hills, California, let's welcome Rosemary Gorski.
Hello, Rosemary.
And our second contestant became engaged to her husband on their very first date. Originally from Port Charlotte, Florida, let's welcome Sheila Stone.
Hi, Sheila. Nice to have you here. Please see you a little later with some instant bargain. Sheila, first of all, we apologize. We got your name spelled wrong out there. It is, how do you spell it now?
S-H-E-I-L-A.
All right, well, with apologies, we'll know that's Sheila, okay? You got engaged in your first date. How did that come about?
Well, we knew we were going to get engaged the Saturday before, but we decided to wait 6 days
Now,
to keep everyone from getting...
It was your first date, but you knew you were going to get engaged?
Yes. We knew each other before that for about 4 weeks.
Oh, well, sure, that explains it. It was that long a time. Nice to have you here, Sheila.
Thank you.
And Rosemary fainted on top of your first patient.
Fortunately, I got over that, Jim.
Fortunately, the patient got over that, Rosemary. Or at least I hope the patient did.
He certainly did.
Nice to have you here as well. Good luck to all three of you. You know how we do it. As I ask questions, answer correctly, we'll add $5 to your total. Incorrectly, we'll subtract $5. Player with the most money at the end of the show is our champion. Gets to do some great shopping. We have some lovely things back there in our shopping center, and let's check out the buzzer. Sheila? And Rosemary? Oh, you didn't trip over that. And Mort? Start you all off with $20. Good luck to all three of you. We start with this question. At the Battle of Bunker Hill, William Prescott instructed his troops not to fire... Mort?
Until you see the whites of their eyes.
That's exactly right. First $5 for Mort, up to 25. In what classic Stanley Kubrick film did the human heroes battle Mort?
2001.
A malevolent computer named Hal. It was indeed 2001: A Space Odyssey. Odyssey, I beg your pardon. A Space Odyssey. I'm still thinking about falling over the patient. How long is a fortnight? Sheila?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, exactly right. 14 days. Your first $5, up to 25. According to the old saying, what should you do while the iron... Mort?
Strike.
While the iron is hot, you should strike. Yes, another 5 for Mort, up to 35. How many equal sides does an isosceles triangle... Mort?
2.
An isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides. You're exactly right for another $5, up to $40. Time now for an instant bargain. Player in the lead has an opportunity at some great bargain merchandise. Mort, we couldn't sell you anything yesterday, but already you have a $15 lead. How about this?
It's Compton's Encyclopedia, family source for additional knowledge and education. 26 volumes with more than 48,000 articles and 30,500 illustrations. Normally priced at $549, you can buy it today for just $5 on Sale of the Century.
And you have a very bright youngster at home who's already a chess expert, I'm sure. Would you like that for your son?
Well, that's an awfully nice set.
$549 worth for just $5. Tell you what I'll do, Mort. I will throw in $200 in cash with that. And it's just $5. $200 in cash, $549 worth. Going once, going... This time he's going to buy. My goodness. Mort, we finally sold you something. Way to go, Lee.
Great.
Of course, we knocked that $5 off your score. You were down to 35 still with a $10 lead over Sheila and Rosemary at $20. Players, name the old comedy act that starred Larry, Curly, and Mort.
Three Stooges.
And Moe, the Three Stooges. Yes, yes. The piano, the organ, the harp, and the drum are unusual. Mort?
Percussion.
No, in that the player sometimes uses another part of his body besides his hands. What they have in common, you also use the feet, so you lose $5 on that, Mort. Their flag is red, white, and blue, and it's known as the tricolor. Mort?
France.
France, that's the flag. You got the $5 right back. Fame game time now, players. For a pick of the Fame game board, answer this question. Who am I? I am an actress born in Washington, D.C. in 1945. I took ballet and tap lessons and played Juliet at the age of 16. I was a chorus line can-can dancer at the 1964 New York World's Fair. I worked as a go-go dancer. I sprang to fame as the kooky, dizzy blonde Mort.
Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn is exactly right in Laugh-In. Let us take a look and see who we've got up there on the Fame game board. First of all, Mort.
Peter Marshall,
From Fantasy.
Joyce DeWitt,
Three's Company.
Ricky Schroeder,
Silver Spoons.
Kathy Lee Crosby,
That's Incredible.
Magic Johnson,
The L.A. Lakers.
Donna Mills,
Knots Landing.
Billy Moses,
From Falcon Crest.
Debbie Allen,
Fame.
and Danny DeVito.
From Taxi. And Mort, as you know, behind 8 of them, a lovely prize. Behind one of them, $25 in cash to be added to your score. Who do you want?
Debbie Allen.
And behind Debbie Allen, we'll find $25.
Well, congratulations. A great start for the champion, who is now up to $65. And Sheila and Rosemary, it is catch the champion. Can they do it? We'll find out after this. And back to the game now with the champion with the lead. And, of course, every dollar is important, Mort. Not only are you trying to stay ahead of the ladies, but at this point you have enough money for the shopping spree if you should win. And you are getting very close already to the $90 for the trip to Ireland. So, Sheila and Rosemary, let's see if you can catch up with it. Nicholas and Alexandra with the last autocrat. Rosemary.
Russia.
To rule where? Russia. Exactly right. Your first $5 up to 25. Name the assassin of Abraham Lincoln. What?
John Wilkes Booth.
Abraham Lincoln, it is indeed John Wilkes Booth. 1 mouse, 2 mice, 1 moose. What?
2 moose.
2 moose, yes. You weren't fooled. You got $5 on a trickie. What's the profession of a woman whose name is followed by the letters R-N? Mort.
Registered nurse.
Registered nurse. Rosemary, is he right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, she's a registered nurse. I saw your hand going for the buzzer, Rosemary, but he beat you to it there. A frustrating one for you to miss. Instant bargain time. Mort, you bought something before. You are now at $80. Rosemary and Sheila at $25. You've got a lot of room. How about this?
It's Columbia's twosome tandem bicycle. Features 5 speeds designed to let you pedal easily, twin handlebars, activated brakes, and racing form geometry. Furnished by Columbia. And for bicycling in the 1980s, a collection of his and her sportswear. Normally priced at $649, it can be yours today on sale of the century for just $10.
Well, I like some of the unusual things. That's certainly unusual. Bicycle built for 2 and some nice his and her sportswear. Mort, are you interested for $10?
Well, they'd notice me in the neighborhood, that's for sure.
$10, it's yours. I don't want to drop that price. It's too good a price, but I will give you another $200 in cash, bringing it up to $749 worth for just $10.
I don't think so, Jim.
$300 in cash. Mort, I'd love for you to have that. 4, 5, $600 in cash, and you're going to take it already. Not
Too
$10
tough.
off though. He's down to 70, but he still has a sizable lead. Enjoy it. When we see you down the neighborhood, I'll get out of the way, Mort. Back to business. According to Aristotle, the 5 senses are hearing, sight, Mort.
Taste.
I was waiting to see if you're going to complete it. Taste, smell, and what? The other is touch. You lose 5, down to 65. According to the legend, when Captain John Smith was about to be beheaded by Chief... Mort.
Pocahontas.
If the chief's daughter intervened, it is exactly right. It is Pocahontas. You got that $5 right back. Our first manned base there was called Tranquility Base. Rosemary.
The moon.
On the moon is exactly right. You're in second place at $30. What city is known as the Big Apple? Mort.
New York.
New York, beating Sheila to the buzzer on that one, and another 5 for Mort. According to the King James Bible, how many days did it take for the Lord to create, Mort?
6.
To create the world and everything in it? You're exactly right. Yes, another $5, 6th day. And on the 7th day, he rested, which is what we're going to do right now. We'll be right back. Mort Kamins with the sizable lead. He has enough money for the shopping spree. He is just $10 away from that trip to Ireland. And Fame Game, and there are still some lovely prizes up there. Let's see someone get one. What's my name? I am a North American city, one of the world's largest inland seaports. I lie on an island, and I'm built around a mountain. I was originally called Mort.
Vancouver?
No, incorrect. But out of the, no dollar value on that, but out of the rest of the question, Sheila and Rosemary, a chance for one of you to get a nice prize. I am built around a mountain. I was originally called Ville Marie, but in the early 1700s, I gained my present name. I contain more than 300 churches, a subway called the Metro, and an underground city with more than 200 stores and restaurants. I am the home of the Habitat, McGill University. Rosemary.
Toronto.
What?
Toronto.
No, not Toronto. Sheila, you're all by yourself. McGill University, the Canadiens, and the Expos. I am the largest city in Quebec. Sheila?
Montreal.
That's what it is. Montreal. All right. Good break for you. The $25 is gone, Sheila, but you can pick up a nice prize to take home with you. Who do you want?
Ricky Schroeder.
And behind Ricky, we have Quazel's Rust Rose collection of lamps. Luscious lighting, gracious for any room in your home. The glass is hand-blown and hand-decorated, exclusively furnished by Quazel.
They're very lovely, and I might add, Sheila, that's well over $400 worth of lamps you're going to get there, too. So, players, what exactly is an aviatrix? Mort?
A female flyer.
Or an aviator? That's right. Either one is acceptable, and you have another 5. You're within $5 of that trip. This ungainly animal of Africa bears an ungainly name from the Greek meaning nose horn. Rosemary.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros is right. Another 5 for Rosemary. This one-time song and dance man is better known for playing the title role Barnaby Jones. Name him. Mort, this is the last question. You can do it.
Buddy Epson.
Buddy Epson is right. You've got another 5. You've hit that $90. Last question in this segment. I beg your pardon. There's still more time. But it is time for an instant bargain right now, Mort, and you've got $90, 35 for Rosemary, and 25 for Sheila. Boy, do you have room to spend. How about this?
A week ski vacation for 2 at Mammoth Lakes, California. We'll provide a rental car, accommodation, and ski lift tickets and meals. Normally priced at $1,000, but it can be yours today for just $14 on Sale of the Century.
$1,000 trip for just $14, Mort. You've got a big lead there, and of course you do have time to hit that 90. You've got plenty of time, as a matter of fact. How about if I gave you a little spending money, Mort? I will throw in with that trip $500 in cash, and it is yours for $14. Going once, going twice, and he's going to take it. He's picking him up today. Down to $76, but still ample time to get that trip to Ireland. Can he do it? We'll find out after we take time out for this. The champion didn't buy anything yesterday, and he won. Today he's buying everything, and he still does a sizable lead. Mort at $76. Rosemary in second place at $35. Sheila at $25. The world's first atomic submarine shares its name, Mort?
Nautilus.
With Captain Nemo's fictional sub. You're exactly right. It is the Nautilus. The H's in 4-H Club stand for head, heart, hands, and what else? Mort?
I'll take a guess. Hoof.
Hoof? No, no. Now, most people look a little strange with hoofs. No health. We'd like them to have good health there. You lose $5. Name the meat-eating plant named after the Roman goddess of beauty. Sheila.
Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap is exactly right. You're up to $30. Last crack of the Fame game and a nice prize. And name a number, please. I am a king born in 1491 who helped England become one of the world's greatest. Mort?
Henry VIII.
Naval powers, you are exactly right. It is Henry VIII. Very nicely done. With limited information, Mort, let's see if you can pick up something nice.
Let's try Irvin Magic Johnson.
And behind Magic Johnson, we have Galaxy's Maxim carpet made of nylon, resistant to static electricity in 24 beautiful solid colors, designed to be long-wearing and for easy maintenance. Furnished by Galaxy.
Not too bad. As a matter of fact, that's $1,000 worth of carpeting there, Mort, which you're also adding, $999 to be exact. Players, what term do we use for the devastating phenomenon that is properly called a tsunami? Sheila.
Hurricane.
Hurricane, no, that is unacceptable. It had to be specifically a tidal wave, which is a tsunami. You lose $5. 3 types of this common plant are Timothy, buffalo, and Kentucky blue. What plant? Rosemary.
Grass.
Grass, that's right. They're all grasses. Mount Kilimanjaro, this is the last question, players. Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest peak on what continent? Mort?
Africa.
Africa is right. Another $5 for the champion. Big win for Mort Kamins. $81. Congratulations, Mort. Back to you in a moment. First, we have to say goodbye to Sheila and to Rosemary. You played very well. Sheila, you picked up the lamps worth over $400. Another $25 in front of you. Rosemary, I'm sorry you didn't pick up anything along the way, but you do have the $40 in front of you. We thank you both, and as always, for all of our players, we add this. Lee?
For Sheila and Rosemary, we have a gold memento furnished by Mastercraft Ring Company and Sale of the Century.
And we thank you again. Mort's going to go shopping right after this. Where are you from originally?
I'm just a Los Angeles boy, born and bred.
Oh, well, that explains, because at Hands, Health, and Hoof, I didn't think you were a country boy.
Not at all, not at all.
Mort, let's go shopping. Okay. I love those places. The Hoof, here we go. All right, Mort, you are a fine champion. You picked up a lot of goodies today, and you still won very big. And putting the money into your bank, you now have $141. That $141 means that if you'd like, you can take this and leave us.
You could go on a shopping spree. You may select Neiman Marcus items of your choosing, fashion or jewelry, colognes or candies, for you or for that special person. Normally priced at $3,500, yours for only $105 on Sale of the Century.
So, $3,500 shopping spree can be yours if you'd like to leave us. However, you can bank that $141. Take the risk, just $9 more, and this is yours.
We'll fly you and 3 friends to Ireland for 10 enchanting days. You may visit Limerick, Killarney, County Cork, Dublin, kiss the Blarney Stone, motor through Hill and Vale, a wonderful vacation, furnished by American Express Vacation Store. And we'll also give you $1,200 in cash. Normally priced at $8,176, yours for only $150 on Sale of the Century.
It's just $9 away. Jay, did I hear you right? Did you say you and 3 friends? That's a party of 4?
Yes, I did say that.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that makes that kind of tempting, doesn't it?
Fabulous trip.
This is next up the line if you keep on winning.
It's Norman Rockwell's 15-color signed and numbered lithograph entitled Triple Self-Portrait. One of Rockwell's most popular pieces, painted for the Saturday Evening Post cover, furnished by Steve Stein Galleries. Normally priced at $13,000, yours for only $204 on Sale of the Century.
Very unusual, very beautiful, just $204. You already have $141. Next thing up the line, and really not that far away for a good player like you, Mort, you could have this.
It's anchors away. Lancer's 25 MKV, a 25-foot sailing boat made of fiberglass which supports the aluminum mast and boom. The sails of Dacron. It's beautiful, roomy, and is designed for easy sailing. Furnished by Lancer Yachts, normally priced at $24,000. Yours for only $246 on Sale of the Century.
Connie, you just, all week long, you've been plying poor Dave with liquor there. My goodness. No, that's not. No, that's milk. You've got milk up there on the boat there. But you got to be careful. And you got to be careful how you drive around with this, because it's beautiful.
It sure is the Mercedes-Benz station wagon. Powered by a 5-cylinder turbo diesel engine designed to handle the workloads. Complete with 4-speed automatic transmission. Furnished by Otto Stiegler, normally priced at $37,000. Yours for only $310 on Sale of the Century.
Beautiful car. Included with the car is this white gold key ring. It's worth $1,050. And to round out the package with the car, we have in the suitcase, thank you, Lee, we have $6,774. So the total package with the car, the key ring, and the cashier, $44,824. That's just $310. Incidentally, and it has happened 3 times in just the short time we've been on the air, if you could get to $360 right now, got $141, everything would be yours. So if you're tempted by a couple of things, maybe you want to go for everything. Right now, you've got this decision to make. You've got $141. You have enough money for that shopping spree. You are $9 away from the trip to Ireland, so that, possibly the Rockwell art, could be yours on our very next show. 10 seconds to decide if you want to take the trip and leave, take the shopping spree and leave, or come back and try for the trip. Well, I hear Jay and the gang out there saying play on, but it's your decision. It gets tougher as you go along, Mort. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm close to some awfully nice prizes, so I'll play on.
You're going to play on. It's going to be 2 new challenges, Lee. Who do you want to say goodbye to?
Let's say goodbye to our friends in Providence,